I don't know if we're going to make it. It's a bit of a nightmare. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another REFSIX weekly vlog. So this week is slightly different. I am, as you can see, in a different location. I am in Boston. So I have a game on Tuesday. It's the Sussex Senior Cup, so our biggest cup competition in our county. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's Burgess Hill, who you've seen before. They are an Ishmael League team, and it is Horsham YMCA, a team in the Southern Combination Football League. But we're looking forward to the game. It's the Senior Cup. We love it. It's Monday today, so I'm about to go for a run and do my training session. But it's a race against the clock to get back in time, so hopefully there's no delays. But I'm very much looking forward to it. We're off running. We're in Boston. It's a weird pre-match, and I'm very much looking forward to doing the cup game. So I will see you in a bit. So the time is 7 o'clock and we are about to be picked up to go to the airport. So hopefully there is no delays or anything. We went for a run this morning, as you saw, and we've explored today. It's been a long day. It's not the best pre-match, but we worked with it. But yeah, it's been a great day. Very busy, very full on. But the next step is making sure we get back to England safe and sound. Okay, it's all gone a bit wrong. As you can see, we're storming through. We've not made it through security. We've just made it through security. I don't know if we're going to make it. It's a bit of a nightmare. What we're going to do if we don't make it, I'm calling the game. Well, I'm going to have to come off the game. Oh, we're basically having to take the other side of the airport. I think we've got about 5 minutes. So. Oh my God, I am in panic mode. Not needed. Let's put it that way. Here we go. So, it is 9 a.m. or just past 9 a.m. I haven't slept very much on the flight, won't lie. It's about 6-hour flight home. The weather is smashing it down from what we've looked outside the window. So, whether we have a game on or not is a completely different story. The plan now is to go home, because I have the day off still, and go back to sleep. So, yeah. See ya. Okay. So, I've just woken up from a nap. I don't know if I've actually felt any better. It's 4:15. What am I going to do now? I'm going to go for a quick walk to wake up. Then it'll be pre-match and pack my bag in whatever order they come in. Jet lag may beat me, but we move. Yeah, so I'll catch you in a bit. So it's 5 o'clock. I've got my acting gear just about. I'm slightly more refreshed. Dinner is in the oven and I'm about to pack my kit bag. So I've looked up the rules today. So the rules are 5 substitutions from 5 players on the bench, 3 substitutions, no penalties, no extra time, straight to penalties. This is how tired I am. No sin bins, which is important to know. Today is about expectations. Burgess Hill are obviously in the Ishmael League. Horsham YMCA are in the Southern Combination League. So there's a league difference and there's quite a lot between the teams in terms of league position as well. Burgess Hill mid-table, Horsham YM aren't. So it's about expectations. One team are going to be wanting an upset and one team are going to be wanting just to cruise through to the next round. So we'll see how it is. But that will be the topic of conversation, especially for this whole vlog in terms of my analysis tomorrow. So this is what I'm bringing to the game. Slight difference in terms of match kit for this reason only, but I'll explain in a sec. So this is what we're bringing. I have got socks, 2 pairs, undershorts, undershirts. I've got a long sleeve just in case. Because I am very prone to the cold. A towel to get obviously dry afterwards. Warm up stuff. Kit. Shorts. Standard shorts. But I have to wear my county badge today because it's the county cup. Speaker to listen to music. Wash kit. Box of tricks. Buzzer flags. And my boots are in here, as well as sort of all this sort of junk. As well as expensive starts. So that is all the kit. I'm going to pack this stuff up and then I'll see you for my post pre-match meal. Wow, I am tired. So, as you can see, I'm ready to go. It is 5:30 and welcome to another one of John's random pre-match meals. So, today we have got this. Toad in the hole, which is a big Yorkshire pudding with sausages and beans. Buzzing. I'm actually pretty pumped for this. It's loads. It's quite a big meal, as you can see. So that is pre-match. So I'm going to eat this up and head off to the ground. I've got about 10 minutes to eat this up, 15 minutes to eat this up. My pre-match playlist is here. It's about a 20-minute, half an hour drive in this sort of traffic, like rush hour traffic. And then I'm going to get to the ground, and then we're going to smash the game, and then we're going to come home and sleep. It's the Senior Cup. It's the biggest cup in Sussex. It's sort of a privilege for us to be refereeing in this and play, like, for the players to play in this. They want to play in it. The finals at the Amex, so we're very much looking forward to doing it. So let's get our Senior Cup journey underway. So that's the game done. It's pretty cold out, I won't lie. So I spent the first half running around like a headless chicken to stay slightly warmer. Those are, like I said, it's by expectation. That was a banana skin for me in terms of I see Burgess Hill a lot in the Isthmian League and I don't see Horsham YM. The score was 6-1. It was 3-0 after 13 minutes, which is sort of the way that I thought it was going to go. But the difference is that one team tried to play football out. They played out of trouble, played out the back, and the other team was a lump football. So it was about trying to dictate play. Like, okay, Horsham YM had the ball. I knew it was going long, so I had to sort of get on my bike. Whereas Burgess Hill played out the back, so I was sort of more positioning myself, take an exit left, make sure I've got the view of everything, and then they worked the ball down the wings more. So it was like getting a little bit wider and preparing for a cutback, those kind of things. The first half dictated the next half. Burgess Hill being 4-0 up, I worked hard to make sure I had both skippers on my team. The expectation at both levels is massive. So, for example, there was a strong reckless challenge that went in, and I cautioned him for it. Horsham YM wanted him sent off. They were like, in our league, that's a red card. Burgess Hill came up to me and were like, in our league, that's a yellow. One of those games, especially when you're 3-0 up, is a lot about concentration in terms of, so for me, I'm coaching my way through the game. Steady, fellas, no hands, be careful in there, no foul, those kind of things, because it means that I'm alert and the players know I'm alert. Whereas in the second half, I knew I feel myself not doing that, meaning that I wasn't concentrating as much. The only other flashpoint at the game was a penalty. There's no footage, but it was an easy pen. No one complained about it. It was for Horsham, who were already 6-0 down, so everyone just sort of lined up. We took the penalty and went on for it. I'm completely trashed. Game Saturday, Boston Sunday, got back from Boston today. I'm completely trashed. So I'm glad that I've got through it in terms of, concentration levels. A banana skin game ticked off. I will talk to you tomorrow about a quick debrief about my stats and stuff, and then I'll sign off off to Denmark. And then I got a game when I get back from Denmark on the Saturday I get back. So I'm going to bed. I'm going to drive home, which is about 20 minutes away. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired. So I'm back at REFSIX HQ and I'm going to go through my stats and have a look at them. And then I'm also going to talk about sort of how I found the expectations and give some sort of tips and tricks about how to deal with a team that's in a league above, playing in the league below. So looking at my stats, as I said yesterday, I worked really hard in the first half, running 5k, and then I toned it back in the second half, only running 3.8k, which is quite lazy for me. Looking at the heat map, I'm not even going to show you that this week because it's just a massive splodge, because that's where a lot of the game was. But we look at the sprint map where the value is for me this week in terms of lots of middle distance sprints, which shows that I was working hard, getting into the right positions. So in my learnings, and what you can take into your next game is, maybe not running as much, but being more dynamic helped me get into the right positions and give me credibility when big decisions came. For example, that penalty in the last minute, you can see that big orange sprint going into the box, and that's when I gave the penalty and what I had to do. So just because you don't run as much, don't worry, look at the sprint map and you can see how dynamic you were you sprinted into the right positions, and that's where the learning has come from me, and it shows that what I've done this week is working, and I don't have to worry too much about the distance, because we all want to run 10, 11k, but for me, my goal at the start of the season was to improve my sprints, and I'm definitely doing that. But if you do want these kind of stats, there's an app link in our description, and there's also a code YouTube to get 20% off Pro, so you can get all of these stats like the pros do, down at everyone's level. Talking about sort of the game itself, which was quite interesting in terms of dealing with a team in the Ishmael League, the league above, and a team in the Southern Combination League, the league below. So both sets of teams played different football. For example, the team in the Southern Combination League, the lower league, wanted to stop the ball whenever they got a free kick and put the ball into the box, whereas the Ishmael League team didn't. They wanted to play the ball as quickly as they could, put the ball down and play. So this is quite difficult in terms of matching expectations, because you get into the zone of stopping the ball, making sure everything is what we call ceremonial, marching 10 yards out, doing the things with the ball where you ask them to put their arms out. If your arms come out to here, it's going to be a penalty. Close to your body, protecting yourself, you're going to be fine. So you get into that sort of mindset, and then it makes it very difficult for you if the other team wants to play quick. So it's just about being alert all the time and working with the captains, just asking simple questions like, are you going to play this quick? Do you want to play the quick free kick? Little things where they're like, okay, yes, the referee is paying attention and wants us to allow us to play football, and that puts you in their good books, and I find the captains work easier with you. Another thing is foul recognition. The team in the lower league wanted a lot of fouls for pushes and pulls, whereas the team above were happy to get on with it, but they wanted the more physical fouls to be dealt with yellow cards, with stern talking to and a stepped approach, which is really different because you're getting shouted at in two different ways. Sometimes they're like, ref, that's a yellow, and sometimes they're like, ref, that's not. Ref, that's a red, ref, that's a yellow. So you're getting a lot of conflict going on. So it's just about staying calm in those situations and in my opinion, working with the captains, because what that does is it means that you can tell them what your expectations are, as well as they understand your expectations of them, how you're going to work with them, and it just makes the whole situation a lot easier. And that's what I thought I did really well with. It's something that I'm very impressed with myself in terms of man management, working with the players to understand what their expectations of the game are. So if there's anything to take out of this, work with the captains as much as you can. And if you can't work with the captains, there's always a player in whatever team, whether it be the centre back, the centre mid, that is always ready to have a chat and be slightly more sensible. So luckily I was able to work with both these captains absolutely fine, but I've had situations where I haven't, and then you find that player and they are very much on your side. So in terms of the game, really enjoyed it, very happy with it, and I'd love to referee again in the Senior Cup, but I don't know. It's a cup competition run by Sussex, so whether you get them or not, it's a privilege, and we just go again. But we move on to next week now, which is going to be, I think, an assessment at Chipstead. So in terms of looking at how we get assessed, what we do through in the week, how the assessor talks to us and how we talk to them. And that's what we're going to be focusing on in next week's vlog. But for now, that's the end. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you at the next REFSIX weekly vlog.